Let's bake some really good baked beans. What I did is I took this 3-pound can, it's a lot, of baked beans, but I drained all the juice off of it because the stuff that I'm going to add to it, it'll be too juicy. But I'm going to really enhance these so they'll be delicious. I hope y'all all are doing good this morning. This is 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and it's loosely packed. Put that over your beans. Y'all are going to love these. Even children love them. They'll just eat their little hearts out with these things. Now we're going to add 3/4 cup of your favorite barbecue sauce. Whatever's your favorite. This really gives it some zest right here. Instead of baked beans, we're calling them barbecue beans. Now we're going to cut up some things to go inside of it. You know, when you're having a barbecue for Memorial Day, 4th of July, any of those things like that, baked beans are always good with that. I mean, that's just something that we all want. I don't know if anybody doesn't like baked beans. Now, if you just get the ones in a can and you open them and just heat them up, that's not, you gotta put some stuff in those things, y'all, to make them really taste good. All right, here's an onion. I cut it in half, peeled it. I'm gonna cut it in small cubes. You don't want to get a really big old hunk in there. So just, all I do is just go down like this and flip it over the other way and cut, and you've got little tiny cubes. I just flip it around like that, and then I start cutting again, and then it's done. I'm going to put a whole can in here. Now that can that I used was actually a 3-pound can. It's not that gallon can, but it's the one right next to it. I guess it's, I don't know how much it is. Anyway, it said excuse me, it said 3 pounds. So we know we got 3 pounds of beans. And that's going to feed a nice crowd too. I love baked beans left over. You can do them left over. Now you could do the loaded baked beans. You know, you could fry you some hamburger meat and sausage and all that kind of stuff and put it in there before you bake them. But we're going to have some big meat today, so I don't want the meat in the beans. I really prefer it without the meat in there. I like it just with the beans and all the other stuff. The onion has a lot of juice in it. And so that onion juice is going to spread out in those beans and even make it more soupy, so to speak. So that's another reason that you've got to drain those beans off some, because you'll wind up with it too soupy. I'm going to cook this in a casserole dish with some foil over it to make sure it doesn't dry out. Now we're going to put one more thing in here too now, y'all. Let me stir that around a little bit. Or 2 more things, actually. See, this is going to make a big pan of beans. Make sure you separate all those onions so that they're all through it, okay? Mix your sugar in real good. Heck, I could eat them just like this, but I won't. We're going to bake them a little while. Let me get out my other ingredients. I like to put just a dash of mustard, just regular mustard in it, maybe a tablespoon or 2. It just gives it a little wang. Southern for wang is spicy. Just gives it a little extra spicy. Move it. Do your butter, when you get through with this, stirring it all up, I want you to taste yours, because you may want just a little bit more brown sugar in it, or a little bit more barbecue sauce, and that'll be a fine thing. My mulch bed has been doing real good. Get you a green pepper. This gives it some extra crunch, and it just makes it have a good flavor in it. But I've been putting all my pepper seed and all that kind of stuff in my mulch pile. I'm telling you, it's been doing good. I've had some peppers to come up. On our burn pile over there under the power line where we burn stuff, last year we threw out some, it's either gourds or squash. We're not sure because the plant looks so much alike. But we hadn't burned in since last year. So those seed germinated over there on top of that brush pile that we've got. And they germinated, and so we're going to have some either gourd or squash or pumpkins or watermelons. I don't know what it is. We're watching it to see. Once you cut it in your strips, just pile it together and just cut little bitty things of pepper, okay? Just little ones like that. And I'm going to put the whole pepper in there, the whole thing. Mix it in good. That's going to give you extra little vitamins and extra flavor and all that kind of stuff. If you don't like bell pepper, you don't have to put it in there. But I'm telling you, it really makes it taste good and look good too. You want it little like this, okay? Like that. And I'm going to go ahead and do all of it and put it in there. Okay, that didn't take long. Here's the rest of the peppers that are in it. Let's stir those around a little bit, and we're going to just give it one quick taste before I put it in my pan. Now, the reason for that is I don't know if I've got enough barbecue salts to suit me or enough brown sugar to suit me. So, what I like to do is just taste just a little bit. I can tell from just a little bit. I don't want to get the peppers and onions, just the beans, like that. I think it needs a little bit more barbecue, not much, but just a little bit. I like mine to have a real barbecue-y taste. Mother and Daddy used to do these anytime we did any kind of barbecuing outside. Like if you did Boston butts, if you did ribs, if you did big chicken quarters, we always had baked beans to go with it. All right, I've got a big casserole dish right here. Put them in it. Get all your juice, all your onions, and all your stuff. Now that was so easy, and they are so good like this. Don't just open up a can of beans. Fix it up good for your family and friends. Look at that. I'm going to lay 2 pieces of bacon on top. That's for added flavor and beautifying. I'm going to put a little foil over it. I'm going to cook it on 350 degrees, maybe an hour. If you reach in there and you taste your onion or your pepper and it is tender, then it's done. Take it out. As long as your onion and your pepper have been in there and gotten tender, then you're good. And this is a great thing to fix for Memorial Day or the 4th of July. Make a big pan of it, and it's going to be so good, and it's easy, it's quick, and you will love it, and so will your children. Love y'all. Have a great day, and make you some good baked beans, barbecue beans. Love y'all. Bye-bye.